Okay, so we basically covered everything we're supposed to do in the first 3 weeks, which means we have some time to practice. So what we're going to do today is we're going to practice a little bit with how to use stuff with midpoint. So we're going to look at a couple easy boring ones and then some slightly unrelated but sort of also related midpoint stuff, which is a lot more fun, algebraically speaking. Okay? So hopefully that was confusing enough. Let's just get to it. So what is the midpoint of this line segment? So it's from -5, -6 up to 4, 8. And remember we said our midpoint is just our change in x. It's not even really our change in x, but our x values combined divided by 2. And then our midpoint y coordinate is y1 plus y. Oh, I don't know why it's doing this. This is annoying. y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Alright, so we're going to take the average of our x coordinates, the average of our y coordinates, and we're going to get an answer. So we have -5 plus 4 divided by 2, and then we have -6 plus 8 divided by 2. So -5 plus 4, that's -1. -1 divided by 2, well, that's just -1/2. We can leave it like that. And then -6 plus 8 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So our midpoint of this segment is -1/2, 1. Right? Correct. Next question. I'm taking all these from Khan Academy because they have really good questions. So our next one. What is the midpoint of this segment? Okay. This looks a little bit familiar. That's alright. So again, we take x1 plus x. Why is it doing this to me? Don't connect. You're separate. Be happy. X. Alright, really slow. 2. Over 2. Y1 plus y. Oh, whatever. 2 divided by 2. Alright, so we look at our change in x. So we went from -5. I keep saying change, that's not what I mean to say. You know that. So it's okay. -5 plus -4 divided by 2. And then our y's are -5 plus -8 divided by 2. So -5 plus -4 is -9. -9 divided by 2, -4.5. And our y coordinate, -5 plus -8 is -13. -13 divided by 2 is -6.5. I don't know why I used decimals this time when I kept it as fractions last time, but let's be dynamic, I guess. And we check our answer. Correct. Okay, so that's it. That's the midpoint formula, and it's really boring and easy, and if you don't get it, well, literally just practice like 50 or 80 times and you'll get it eventually. Okay, but this next set of problems, which I think is what I linked in the last video, which I might not have wanted to since it wasn't really about the midpoint formula, is these questions here. So what this says is B is midpoint of AC, so this is our midpoint, and we have 2 equations for our 2 segments. So this over here is 4x plus 3, and this is 7x minus 24. So we want to find the length of AC. And so your first thought might be, well, I want A and B plus B and C, so I can just combine these 2 expressions. And that would be correct. So we can say 4x plus 7x is 11x. And then -3 minus 24 is minus 21. And you'd say, well, that's AC. And I'll tell you, we can do better than that. How can we do better? How can we do this without having an x? How can we figure out the value of x? Take a second, think about it. Okay? Pause it and think about it, because I don't have that many seconds to waste here. We know that if B is the midpoint, right? So whatever is on the left side of this is exactly the same as what is on the right side. So we can actually conclude that 4x plus 3 equals, oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. Why do you do this to me, computer? Plus 3. Go really slow since you're being hateful today. 7x minus 24. Okay. And now we can solve for x because we have one equation, one variable. We can do this. So we're gonna keep x positive. So we're gonna move the 4 x's to the left. This is stupid. Okay. So is that line. Everything is terrible today. Okay, I'm gonna try again. X straight line. Okay. So different color. This is going to cancel out. 7x minus 4x is 3x. Let's do all this in one step here. So let's bring our negative 24 to the other side. So we add 24. So we add 24 over here. So this will cancel out, and 3 plus 24 is 27, which means, hopefully you can see at this point what this is going to equal. If we divide both sides by 3, we get x equaling 9. So what that means is now we know what x is. We can put it back into this expression over here. So we can say this is 9. And it's 11 times 9 minus 21 equals this length AC. So 9 times 11 is 99 minus 21. So 99 minus 21 does indeed equal 78. I hope. Let's check. It does. Good for us. Yay. Oh, the next one's the same kind of question. Let's see if I can find one better. Or actually, I can't really do these in my head quickly, and if I gotta work them out, then you have to sit there and watch me work it out. Or you can work it out yourself if you're cool like that. I don't know how many cool kids watch this. I'm gonna assume you're a cool kid though. But you have to do the work. So AB, this left side, is 6x minus 1. And BC on the other side is 8x minus 9. I'm real slow because my computer's feeling real dumb today. And since B is a midpoint and we want the whole length, we're going to combine these two expressions together. So 6x plus 8x is 14x. And negative 1 and negative 9 combine to make negative 10. Alright, so now we just got to find x. So again, we could say since B is the midpoint, then AB has to equal BC. So we can say that 6x minus 1 will equal 8x minus 9. And then I think you can probably do the next steps on your own. Yeah, probably, hopefully. Alright, but since I can't hear you telling me the answers, I gotta do it myself. So let's combine our like terms here. Let's move 6x over here. And since we brought our x's to the right, that means we need to move our constants to the left. We're going to get rid of negative 9. And we're going to add another 9 over here. Okay. I can't draw a straight line. Okay. cancel out our stuff. -1 plus 9, that's 8, equals 8x minus 6x is 2x. And 9 and 9 cancel out. And this is pretty straightforward here, but we do it anyway. So x equals 4. So what is 14 times 4 minus 10? 14 times 4 is 56. Minus 10 gives us 46. And if we've done our math correctly, that should equal AC. Let's check. Oh, I'm getting so many points. Alright, so I guess they're all like that. Hopefully there's some different ones when you work through a bunch. But that's some nice quick practice for you, since some people complain when these videos go on for too long. So if you need help, leave it in the comments. Make sure you add me as a coach so I can actually see you doing work, so I can be proud of you. Okay, like, comment, subscribe. Good night.